Y'all know it's BC, anything before Clarence don't make sense. Now, welcome to my channel, B for Reacts. Now, I'm going to react to a video about Ms.Rachel. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you should know exactly who she is, especially if you have small children like myself. Now, I stopped allowing my children to watch Ms.Rachel because I started noticing repetitive speech patterns that were quite alarming. Now, I got to remember the basis of a channel why it was created in the first place, because her child had a speech delay. So she had to create a certain learning style for them to reach that milestone. But if your kid is reaching milestones perfectly fine, I wouldn't necessarily allow them to watch her because they could be literally set back. But my call came in with her when she allowed people from the rainbow community to do songs for littles and sing to the children. Now, kids are impressionable. They copy what they see. They can be influenced, and that is negligence to me, especially if she's claiming to believe in God, but she's doing everything contrary to that belief. Now, this person that she invited on her show that she's openly supporting is part of that community. Now, I'm going to show you right now.
All the cards now. You think that this is good for the littles, Miss Rachel? You think that this should be on your show singing to 2, 3, 4-year-olds, teaching them about?
Now, she invited this individual to come on her show. You got to be careful who you allow your children to watch, because you don't believe in. You don't know what type of morale they have. You just do not know the code of ethics. But this is sad to me. And she did respond to the backlash of openly supporting this individual, and she really didn't care. She's still supporting them. It doesn't matter. So let's play that video. And to me, it's just quite sad, because it shows you that people truly just don't truly care when it comes to certain things. It's just all about how they feel.
Whatever she says. And then she posted this video, which kind of surprised me. I'm not going to lie to you.
I've shared prayers on here before and said, God bless. And that's because my faith is really important to me. And it's also one reason why I love every neighbor. In Matthew 22, a religious teacher asked Jesus, what's the most important commandment? And Jesus says to love God and to love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. There's no greater commandments than these. I believe it's mentioned 8 times, love your neighbor. So yes, everyone belongs, everyone's welcome, everyone.
Now, she's literally talking about the neighbor, the parable that Yahushua gave, the Samaritan. Now, I'm not going to even get into the history of the Samaritan and the tribe that they come from. But one thing I'm going to touch on is it's greater than someone just being kind and nice. That comes from a belief system, the righteousness within a person's heart. Because it's not about the act of kindness. It's about embodying kindness, embodying righteousness, embodying holiness. So that parable was about an individual who was stripped of everything they had and was left on the streets. And you had a Levite pass by, you had Israelites pass by, but the Samaritan stopped, not only clothed them, healed their wounds, set them up properly for the future, but remember, they wasn't opposed to the law, statutes, and commandments. They didn't go against the beliefs. You're trying to say that it's for everyone. Last time I checked, the Bible states that that is an abomination. It's against the natural use. He never said the Samaritan was opposed to the beliefs. So I don't know where she's getting this from, but like I said, people have their own private interpretation of the Bible. It can literally be quite confusing, and you have to literally awake out of this matrix and realize when you conform to the world and you allow yourself to be overtaken and given over to a strong delusion like this woman. If this isn't a clear indication for you to stop allowing your children to watch her, I don't know what else is. But if you don't believe and you allow yourself to be overtaken, then let bygones be bygones with yourself. Remember, let the dead bury the dead at the end of the day. So, but I'm done. This is just really sad, and I really hope people wake up and don't allow their kids to fall victim to such individuals.